Of all the things you could be doing, imagine a day driving around trying to find the most violent weather in eastern Colorado. Steve Anderson, wearing his environmental specialist hat, tells us about folks who do just that.
Peter, these are people who are spending a good part of their summer looking for storms with hail and tornadoes. But as this story illustrates, there's a very valid reason for doing it.
We have a possible funnel cloud to our south-southwest.
They're called storm chasers. On a typical day this summer, they will cover many miles on the eastern plains of Colorado in pursuit of active and often violent weather.
It's fun. Yeah, it's exciting. You watch it closely so it doesn't get dangerous, but it's really fun.
The chasers are part of a study this summer to test new technology scheduled for use by the National Weather Service in the 1990s.
The storm chasers in the field are being directed by meteorologists here at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration in Boulder.
Okay, chasers, just for a few minutes now, we're going to...
Inside, forecasters use the older conventional technology along with new tools like Doppler radar, upper air profilers, and closely spaced observing stations. The role of the chasers is to tell the forecasters using this new technology whether or not their forecasts work out.
For instance, we see a signature for a tornado in the Doppler velocity data. We'd like to know whether or not there's really a tornado there. In addition, we see, for instance, levels of reflectivity that would indicate hail. We'd like to know we have hail there, so that we could make sure that when we issue forecasts with the data sources we're using, they're going to be accurate forecasts.
I'm encouraged to see it expanding to the northeast too.
A typical day often starts out very slowly. A few cloud buildups, but the chasers can only wait, maybe take a few observations. Later, the clouds look more promising, but haven't reached the mature thunderstorm stage as of yet. By late in the afternoon, the clouds grow darker, and word comes of hail and possible funnel clouds.
You might want to think about maybe possibly jogging a little bit west.
The chasers are moved to a new position, closer to the heart of the storm. From a new vantage point, the storm reveals itself. The view is recorded on still camera and on videotape.
We're 3 south 65 west, section 31, looking to the west.
On this day, these dramatic-looking clouds eventually spawned a funnel cloud in the Castle Rock area. Another chase team was in position to verify it for the forecasters. The storm also dropped small hail and large amounts of rain, causing some street flooding. It's these types of storms the new technology is hoping to do a better job on. But it's the human element, the storm chasers, that will tell whether or not it's working. If all goes well, more advanced warning of these storms will be seen in the 1990s.
Some of that new technology we talked about is already being used by the Denver National Weather Service office as an experimental thing and also operationally to actually use on days like today.